so hard to talk to you and at the same time like pay attention to the traffic, but it's very important for me to pay attention to the traffic because we don't want to die.
A few moments later.
And of course that happened. So basically I can't drive and record unless I have this something that I can put my camera on and it sticks in one place, because this setup does not function at all. I'm back home. I'm about to go out. It's really cold in the car, but at the same time I don't want to like be in thousands of jackets on the video. So I just wanted to tell you one thing. It's very important for me and for this channel as well. So I'm back home. This setup does not work. I really plan to like on my way back home to record and talk to you while driving and multitask. However, I'm back home and I'm in front of my house literally recording this, but I'm not gonna be that long. I just want to tell you something that is really important for this channel, and that is that I am back. Yup, this setup does not work at all. I need to place my camera. I have EOS 70D and I need something that I can put in the car and place my camera on without it falling whenever I'm driving, because I really like to drive and chit chat with you. I feel like I'm multitasking and that's the best way, like I'm using the time. Now I'm literally in front of my house back and I'm talking with you, and it's a bit awkward because my neighbors can literally like walk and they'll be like, well, what is this girl doing, you know? Not a lot of people know that I'm a YouTuber here around me, you know? It's not that big of a deal where I come from, and people don't know that, so it's good. I have my privacy at least. But that's not the topic about today's video. It's raining, so I don't know if you can hear me, but the sound of the rain is really calming. Like, I want to just sit in the car. I wish it was warmer. I sit in the car and I just listen to this rain. Maybe watch. I have this small screen in my car. Maybe watch a movie. Eat something. Aww. Okay, I really wanted to make this video short. This is like my vlogmas kind of video. I like to vlog and chit chat with you about random stuff. However, for today, I wanted to just tell you something that is very important for this channel and for me personally in my life privately. I finished my GT exam. I passed it. I had 86 out of 100 points. It is for A1, and I really wanted to talk in details about it for all of you out there who are interested in this topic and who also want to learn German and needs the certificate in order to get the visa. And A1 is just the start. I will have to go through A2, B1, B2. I don't know if I will need C, because I'm not gonna go and study. I'm gonna go and live and work in Germany. Maybe I'm gonna keep working what I do right now, which I would really love, to be an influencer. However, it's very hard because with the visa, like, they don't give you an influencer visa. I still am working on that. We will see what's happening, but I will let you know more about it. However, when it comes to the exam, I passed it. I had for speaking 24.90 out of 25. We have like 4 categories when it comes to A1, and every other exam when it comes to GT exam. When you go on GT exam, you have 4 different categories within the language. You have listening, you have reading, writing, and speaking. So the first part of the exam for me was speaking, and personally in that exam you have, for A1, you don't have to know a lot. You have to introduce yourself, for example, where you come from, what's your name, how old you are, what are your hobbies, and what's your job. Literally that's like seven maybe points, talking about yourself, introducing yourself, introduction, and that's it. And they will just listen to you. You will talk about yourself. Once you're finished, they will say, are you finished? You're finished. And then there are 2 people who are examining you. One of them is asking you questions and the other person is not talking, but the other person is marking some things on a paper. And what I So, because I was in the front row, I was the first, and I saw that they have these boxes, like 3 boxes within every question, and they can mark the first, the second, or the third. And I feel like the first was like the best mark, the second was medium, and the third is really bad mark. And basically for my speaking, I almost got all first marks. I didn't even notice that anywhere I got a second or a third column, which meant that I did good. Like, there is no way I failed every single one, you know? And then when I received the results, I got 24.90, which me out of 25, which means like I only had like this 1 point missing somewhere. I have no idea where. So I really did good when it comes to speaking German, and I'm so proud about it because I feel like my accent sucks big time. I will never be able to speak as fast as German speakers, but I have to believe a bit more in myself. And look at me, I'm speaking English even though it's not my native language, and every day I feel like I'm getting better at this language as well. So yeah, languages is something that I really love. This is my 4th language. German is my 4th language, but I already talked about that. Let's continue when it comes to the exam. The other part of speaking is asking questions, and you are in a group of 4 people and you get these cards, and the first round of cards is basically random topics. For example, I got a card that says garden on it, like the garden, you know, it's same with English, but it's Garten in German. I don't know how to pronounce it. Please, Germans out there, don't be mean to me, don't be haters. And you have to ask, for example, do you have a garden in your house? The topic was Wohnung, which means like living place, a place where you live. And I asked the person next to me, haben Sie die Garten? Like, do you have a garden? And then he says ja or nein. Like, he just needs to answer. Basically, if you just do this or this is not a good answer, and they get mark as well. So if you say just ja, then you get a good mark as well. So that's good with the points. Maybe I didn't say ja, maybe I answered wrong, and then I got this 1 point less in speaking. So it's very important to answer. And then the other question that I got, which is the 3rd and the last part of speaking, is asking politely. Können Sie mir bitte, which needs to be like please. You have to add please, bitte. You have to add it somewhere in the question in order for the question to be correctly asked. So yeah, you get also different topics, but this time you get pictures instead of words. You get pictures, and for example, I got a picture of a glass, and I said, can you give me a glass of wine or a glass of water, Wasser? Können Sie mir bitte ein Wasserglas bringen? I don't know, I don't remember. I actually don't think I even got the glass. I think I got like brot or something. But yeah, basically you understand what I mean. The second part was everything on paper. We had listening, reading and writing. When it comes to writing, you had to write an email to invite a friend to a birthday party, like 2 guys who you met at a German course. And I knew that I made a mistake there, because I actually was saying sehr geehrte Damen und Herren instead of saying Liebe and the name of the person or something like that, because you have 2 different mails. You have a professional mail where you will say good evening or good afternoon or hello, ladies and gentlemen. That's for someone who like you pay more respect or you are more polite towards. And then you have a friendly email where you will not say to a friend, good day, gentlemen. Like, you don't say that to a friend. So I made that mistake, and it's such a small thing that bugs me so much that I made that mistake. I knew 100% the difference between these 2, but still during the exam you get you don't have a lot of time, and you have actually 1 hour and a half for the second part where you have reading, writing and listening. But the hour and a half passed so quickly because you have around 30 minutes of listening, and you have to listen to a tape. Just like, this rain is so loud, I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but you have to listen to a tape for 30 minutes. It's different kind of words. First you have to like check if it's right or wrong, the sentence, and you listen to the person speaking. It's all like the hardest part for me was listening, because usually the tape is made out of things like this, like normal everyday occasions where there can be rain, there can be a lot of people, a lot of noise in the background, and the people speaking, they speak really fast, normal German, like a German citizen walking down the street and speaking. They are preparing you to literally live in Germany and listen to native people speaking. And it was so hard for me, because for A1 we really need to listen to a person slowly and look at the person while the person's speaking, and if we don't understand something, ask them to repeat it more than once. And on the tape sometimes you don't even get the person to repeat the sentence. Usually the first part is a sentence repeated twice, and then the second part of hearing just once, and you have to check if it's right or wrong. And we had that, and I think hearing for me was the most difficult part, especially that I waited for the exam for hours, and then I was already done. Like, I don't want to wait anymore. I want to go home. The organization was really bad here in Tuzla, in Glossa Center. And I'm sorry, like, I'm calling this out, but I mean, like, I finished my A1 course at Glossa Center, and it was good. They taught me a lot, and they were really friendly, the teachers and everything. But the organization for the exam was really bad, because people were waiting 7-8 hours to actually approach the exam and start the exam. And imagine after 8 hours of waiting in an institution, and you are waiting for your turn, and you have no idea when it's gonna come, and you are so tired already. Maybe you're even hungry, and you can't go anywhere or eat anything, because they can call you and tell you, like, it's your time now, you have to, like, go to approach the exam. So yeah, it was a really hard day, and I'm really glad that I am done with it. But back to the exam, the writing, I told you, listening as well. Basically with listening, you have, with the first part, to listen to sentences, and then you have ABC. And for example, you have a picture of clocks and a time, like they are gonna come or meet at 2:15, and then you have 2:16, 2:15, and 2, for example. And then in the same sentence where they are speaking, they mention all three, but there is this one thing that you need to know, like, you need to know the language in order to know which one of these are the right answer, and then you check A, B, or C. They repeat the sentences twice. Then you have, as I said, the right or wrong part, and it's only hearing once. And then after that you have reading. And for me, reading also was the best part, because you have these different, for example, you have a commercial, or I don't know how they call it, these articles or something, and then you have to read them, and there are all the infos in 2 different articles, and then they ask you a question, in which of these articles you can book a hotel. And then you have a hotel mentioned in both of these, but in one of them there is, like, you can book a hotel. Here you can search for a hotel. And you have to know all these words, all these, even the smallest words are very important, guys. And the verbs are very important. You really need to know what a verb means, and the vocabulary. I think A1 is all about vocabulary. Forget about the grammar, like die, das, der. You are not there. You are not on that level. Forget about the dative, accusative, vocative. Forget about these, I don't know how they are called. Never mind. Basically, what you need to know is to know the vocabulary, to know what words mean, and the verbs. You need to learn the verbs and the times. And that's it. Like, for reading, you have these parts, then you have, like, a huge email, and you have to fill in an article, like, the name of the person, how many people were there, and you just fill it, you write it down, where did they meet, from where does the person come, like Nachname, Vorname, the name, the surname of the person, all of these things, information. Basically, it's really good, because in the future, when you want to go to a bank and you want to fill info or submit information about yourself, you need to know what is what, and that's what they taught you at A1, and I really like that part. I think I did really good. I got 23 out of 25 points in reading. For speaking, I got 24.90, and then the rest around 18 or 19 points, point something, I don't know, like it's between 15 and 20, the rest. So yeah, that's when it comes to the exam. I am talking too long about it. If you have any question and if you want me to make another video in details talking only about the exam and answering your questions that you have for A1, leave a comment down below and I will make sure, if there are plenty of comments or questions that you want me to help you with or answer, then make sure to leave a comment down below and I will try my best to make a video as soon as possible and answer all these questions. That's it. I passed the exam. Now what next? I already I have the documents for my visa and I'm waiting for them to call me in April. Right now it's December, so I have plenty of time and I can't get any documents right now because they need all the documents to be 6 months old. You can't have documents that are older than that, so for me it's a waste of time right now to get any of these documents. Around February I will start getting the documents. I will let you know more in details about the visa and stuff and how it goes. Hopefully I applied for the visa, so hopefully they will call me and have an appointment around April and May. Then they're gonna have all the documents, accept me and give me a visa by, let's say, June, July. I will be able to live in Germany. But when it comes to the language, what's next? I really want to expand my knowledge. I can't now go to A2, like go and study at class, because I do plan to go touristically and live in Germany for a couple of months. And that means that I can be here and I'm there. But what I can do is continue learning and studying by myself. First of all, at home. I use Duolingo, the application, and it's really awesome. I want to download it on desktop. People say that it's even better on desktop. I really don't know at the moment how good it is on desktop, but I know that it's really good on my phone and I use it every time, like when I get up in the morning or before bed. It's really easy to use. You can always use it whenever you have free time, and I learned a lot of new vocabulary. You don't learn the grammar as much, but you learn new words, and that's what's important for me. I am focusing on learning as many words as possible. At the same time, I'm like paying a bit more attention to die, das, der, and for now I am planning to learn like basic questions and answers, because the 23rd of December I am going to Germany to celebrate Christmas with Adrian and his family, and his mother said that she will be speaking to me in German there. So I really need to be prepared for any normal questions. I want to answer her correctly and I want to talk to her in German. I want to ask her some questions. So I'm really excited about that, and I will take you through that journey with me. This will be the first time that I will be speaking German with German native citizens, and I'm already scared. So scared, but yeah, we'll see how that will go. I'll let you know. Yeah, and also besides Duolingo, I am planning to watch some series, like German series. Maybe I will find something on Netflix that I can watch with German subtitles. Even though I don't understand anything, at the same time I can always pause, search for words, or just put it in the background somewhere so I can listen to it. Also some German music. If you have really awesome songs, German music, nothing rock, maybe some pop, or please no rap, like hip hop and pop would be awesome. I like that genre of music, and I feel like something that is easy to learn, basic words, maybe person that repeats a lot in a song, and I would like to listen to that music and learn it myself and sing with the people that are singing, so I can learn the pronunciation better. I feel like that's a good way as well. If you have any ideas how can I learn the language better, let me know. And if you are German, it would be really awesome to connect with me, maybe on Instagram, DM me, because I'm usually chit-chatting on Instagram and writing more to you guys on Instagram than here on my YouTube, because we can't chit-chat here, we can like just comment and whatnot. they see I'm here, they're like, what is she doing? Okay, I have to leave. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, slap that like, subscribe for more, and check out this vlog here. And if you have any ideas what I can do next for my vlogmas, let me know in the comment down below, because I have no idea what to record tomorrow. See ya. Bye. Thank you.